What's up? I'm Jay,
I'm also Jay,
and
and
we're
we're
J
J
and
and
J
J
Reacts.
Reacts.
So welcome back to episode 11 of Death Note.
hmm
Uh, L Light still going at it. They both being a little cocky. Light, lost that little round with L. L outsmarted him. Like the unnecessarily uh, exaggeration of uh kind of like a sitcom, or not even a sitcom, but just some cheesy romance or love thing with his dad. And he was like, "Kira kills you, I'ma kill you." but yeah. I'm ready to get into the new episode. Do you have anything you want to say before we get into it?
Nope. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Definitely got one of those openings you cannot skip. P.
The both of them.
Yeah. I look, thought she was going to last a lot longer. I thought she was about to be like
Yeah.
the main opponents that he's going against with L.
Like they said, evil.
I'm sure that is. Oh, Mad House did make it. Dang.
This note must got infinity pages in there too.
I think it do. Yeah, I think definitely do that. Infinite pages.
Regarding Naomi Misura's disappearance, shouldn't we open an investigation into this matter?
If we do, it should be coordinated separately from the Kira case. Also, we'll have to use police sketches instead of actual photos.
We're talking about someone who's been missing for 4 months already. Chances are she's probably dead.
If you're right about that, I find it odd that we haven't found her body yet. If we did, it might provide us with some much-needed physical evidence.
Ryuzaki,
Something seems to be happening on Sakura TV.
Oh,
In other
yeah,
words, all of the reporters and staff here are Kira's hostages.
Just in case you forgot, remember the news station did get the messages that was supposed to be played by Kira. Kira basically gave them the messages and like, play it, or if you don't play it, we're going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Oh yeah, I definitely forgot that. They got on there quick.
Aside from that, we have a professional obligation to share this message with you. I assure you that this is not a hoax and that Sakura TV is not airing this tape for the purposes of sensationalism.
Kira's hostages? What is this?
4 days ago, our program director here at Sakura TV received 4 tapes. After a thorough examination, there can be no doubt that they are from Kira himself.
Our audience rating should go up 60, no more like 70% after this.
The first tape we received contained a prediction regarding the time of death of 2 suspected criminals who'd recently been arrested. And as predicted, at the exact time that Kira had specified, both men died suddenly of heart attacks yesterday.
If what they're saying is true, it's clearly something that only Kira could do.
Kira has instructed us to air the second tape today at exactly 5:59 p.m., and we do intend to comply with his demands. This tape should offer proof of his powers by predicting yet another death. Beyond that, we understand that it contains a message to all the people of the world from Kira.
This has to be another fake, don't you think? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure even Sakura TV wouldn't stoop that low.
And now, the video.
I am Kira. If this video was being aired on April 18th at exactly 5:59 p.m. as I requested, then the time now is 5:59, 47, 48, 49. Please change the channel to Taiyo TV. The news anchor Mr. Kazuhiko Hibima will die of a heart attack at exactly 6 o'clock.
What? Change it.
It can't be. How could he?
Change the channel back. And I need you to bring us another TV, Watari. No, make it 2.
Yes. This is his punishment. I will present you with another victim. My next target is NHN TV commentator Mr. Seiji Kumaizumi, who is scheduled to appear in a live broadcast. He too has dared to defy Kira.
Ryuzaki?
Change it to channel 24. Please change it back.
Now that you've seen proof of my powers, you should have no trouble believing that I am Kira.
Kira said that he was going to send a message to the people of the world. Stop this broadcast! We can't let him finish!
Get Sakura TV on the line!
It's no good. I'm trying, but none of my contacts at the station have their phones on.
And nobody's picking up at reception either. Damn it! Ukita, I'll stop this broadcast myself if that's what it takes.
People of the world, please listen to me. The last thing I want to do is kill the innocent. I hate evil and love justice. I've always thought of the police as allies, not as enemies.
Damn you, Kira.
I intend to create a new world, a perfect world that is free from evil. If you agree to join me in my mission, I know we can make it happen. And as long as no one tries to catch me, I promise that the innocent will not die.
Come on!
Even if you don't agree with me, all I ask is that you not publicize your views in the media. If you can do that, you will be spared. All you have to do now is be patient. I will create a better world that we can all enjoy. Say goodbye to the world as you know it. Soon, we'll have a new world ruled by benevolence, inhabited with kind-hearted, honest people. Try to imagine it, a world where the police and I will...
That ain't him. Not anymore if it was.
Like, that go back to what Ryu said inside of, what, like, the second or third episode, when Light was like, he gonna kill all of the evil people in the world. Ryu said, then wouldn't that mean you're the only evil person left?
Yeah, he did say that. But yeah. And it's only who he's declaring evil, though.
Please, you have to rest.
Sachiko, like it or not, I am still in charge of the Kira task force.
Damn, it's locked! This is the police!
That small little craig on top of the think he's Superman?
I mean, they've done it on other shows where they're able to do that to like elevators and stuff, but in real life, usually, I believe you need something to tie in there. Yeah.
Open up! Oh, you idiots!
Hello?
Damn, I'm still not getting through. Aizawa, look!
As you can see, someone has collapsed just outside the door. Again, we're coming to you live from the Sakura TV building.
Ukita, damn it. Kira did this.
Mr. Aizawa, where are you going?
Where do you think? I've got to go there.
You can't. Please think about this rationally.
What, you want me to just sit here and watch TV?
If this truly is the work of Kira, you'll just meet the same fate if you go there.
You told us that Kira couldn't kill without a name. So how could this happen?
The aliases and fake police IDs were worthless. What are we gonna do, Al? You don't think Kira has all our names already, do you?
That's a definite possibility. However, if that's the case, you'd think it would be easier for him to kill off the entire task force before making a move. Initially, I deduced that Kira needed both a name and a face to kill. But from what we've just seen, I'd say it's not entirely impossible that Kira can kill with only a face. All I know for sure is that Kira is either in that TV station or he's somewhere close by, in a place where he can watch everyone who enters the building. Perhaps he's in an...
If Kira is in the area, then isn't that why we should get down there?
For all we know, he could have just placed surveillance cameras in the area. If we rush down there unprepared, all of us will be killed.
Wasn't it you who said we'd have to risk our lives to catch Kira?
I meant what I said, but risking my life to catch Kira and doing something that I know will cost me my life are two entirely different things.
Oh, yeah?
Bit different.
Please control yourself. We've lost Ukita. I understand you want to go there, but if something was to happen to you as well...
I now await a response from the police. They must decide whether or not they'll help me create a better world for all of us. Please announce your decision on the 6 o'clock news in 4 days. I prepared 2 videos. One to be aired if the answer is yes, and another if the answer is no.
He told her that.
What the hell's going on? Hey, step out of the vehicle!
Akira video. Show me which studio they're broadcasting it from.
A vehicle has just driven through the front doors of the station.
Well, that's one way to get into the building without being seen by Kira.
But who would...
This is the police. Stop this broadcast immediately. Who are you? Hand those tapes over to me.
Just
Do
said
you
the
understand?
police.
Hold on, officer. It's not that simple. My hands are tied here. If we stop this broadcast, he'll kill all of us. Shut up! You're gonna be killed right here and now if you don't give those tapes to me. What? Come on, what the hell do you think you're doing? This is crazy.
Yeah, his eyes. It look like he is crazy. But hey, they've been doing illegal stuff this whole show, so. White man once said, to kill the devil, you gotta become the devil.
This is happening because you chose to make Kira a celebrity. You're getting exactly what you deserve. I want every single copy you have, and don't make me ask you again. I got it. I'll give it to you. No problem. Just please stop waving that gun around. You're acting like a madman.
We're still outside Sakura TV. As you can see, a police car has just arrived.
So we're not alone. There are still other officers out there who are willing to stand up to Kira.
Mr. Aizawa, you know Deputy Director Kitamura's cell phone number, right?
Aizawa, I told you not to call me on this phone.
This is L. There's something I need you to do for me. There may be police officers who will see this broadcast and feel moved to take action in the name of justice. If you don't take control of this situation quickly, there will be a disaster.
But technically, we're not supposed to be involved in this case. Huh?
Oh, 2 police officers have just collapsed on the sidewalk. I think we may be in danger. We're moving away from the scene.
Hey, I respect it.
I understand, El. I see your point now. Tell me what I should do.
Detective Superintendent Yagami.
Call him back immediately and give me the phone.
I need to speak with Ryuzaki.
Yes, it's me, Mr. Yagami. So, you're the one driving the police van.
That's right. I couldn't just sit and watch. I've confiscated all of the tapes. I'm bringing them to you.
But what about your condition? Are you all right?
I'm feeling just fine. To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever felt more alive. So what do you think I should do now? I'd say going out the front would be too dangerous. But I could always use the police van again.
Please hold the line for a second. Deputy Director Kitamura, it was Chief Yagami who just drove into the building. Are your preparations complete?
It's done, as you requested.
Mr. Yagami, listen carefully. In exactly 5 minutes, I
Sound
will
effect.
You want me to exit through the front entrance?
Should have put that blanket back over his head. I definitely believe Light would kill his dad if he felt he needed to.
Make sure there are no gaps. Do not reveal your faces. We know that Kira is not in the building. He is outside.
And that now the police came together to stop here. Everybody's scared.
Thank you.
And he's taking it too far.
I understand.
Listen up. There is a very good chance that Kira is still in the vicinity of the station. As you move out, proceed with caution. You are not to remove your helmets.
There you have it. The police refuse to cooperate with Kira. Instead, they are preparing to fight. And, as much as I fear for my own life in saying so, this is right. And it must be done. Kira has become a threat to our very constitution. And as citizens, we must fight back. I am NHN's Golden News anchor, Koki Tanakabara.
You're gonna die.
Chief Yagami.
Welcome back, Chief.
He
Ryuzaki.
stood on
I
business
apologize
though.
for taking matters.
10 toes down, stood on bit. You see my face, and I'm gonna tell you my name. Gotta respect it.
But they don't know that's what he needed.
Oh no, that
exactly.
is public knowledge.
I mean, that's what they were thinking, but they didn't have confirmation. That's how.
Oh yeah.
But
But
either way, that's still incredibly brave. If he like, yeah, I don't agree with you, and yeah, I'm giving out my information.
so you
I mean, his information was already out there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a news broadcaster, so. But yeah,
Gotta
no need
respect
of
it.
trying to hide it now.
Matters into my own hands. I have to admit, I got a little bit carried away.
No.
Here, these are all of the tapes in an envelope. Everything Kira sent to the station is in here.
I can't thank you enough.
I think I'd better rest for a minute. Oh.
Mr. Yagami, this won't go to waste. The postmark is from Osaka. But Kira can control his victims before they die, so he could have delivered it from Osaka without going there himself. Mr. Aizawa, can you please take this to the crime lab right away?
I still have a couple of friends down there. I'll make sure they go over every inch of this.
That's good, please do so. While you're doing that, I'm going to watch these tapes to see if they can tell us anything.
Well, what do you make of these?
They were definitely interesting. If the police had said yes and agreed to cooperate with Kira, tape number 3 was supposed to be aired. Tape 4 if the answer was no. Tape 3 covers the terms of cooperation. Put simply, he's requesting that we broadcast the names of more criminals. He seems particularly interested in those who have assaulted others or those who have somehow hurt or taken advantage of the weak and defenseless. Of course, Kira would play the role of judge in all of this. Furthermore, as proof that the police are willing to cooperate, he wants police officials and L to appear on TV to make a public announcement that we plan to cooperate with him.
Oh.
He needs us to reveal our faces. That way he can kill us if the police do anything suspicious. In other words, he'll hold our lives as insurance.
I see. So what about the content of the 4th video if we were to answer no?
The wording was different, but he more or less says the same thing. Mr. Yagami, it should go without saying that the answer is no. Please have someone take tape number 4 over to Sakura TV and authorize them to broadcast it.
I can only say it's a shame that your answer is no. It's clear that the police wish to oppose me. This will not go unpunished. So, I'll start by taking the life of either the Director General of the NPA or the detective known as L, who is currently leading the investigation against me. The Director General or L? Who will pay the price for your refusal to cooperate in the creation of a peaceful world? You have 4 days to decide.
Looks like I've even got God on my side now. Well, I suppose it's actually a god of death. Seems like it. It would appear that another Shinigami has come to the human world, and somehow that Shinigami's death note has fallen into the hands of someone who agrees with Kira, and this person most likely has the Shinigami eyes, which makes him very deadly.
That I figured somebody had to have the what is it,
The
Shinigami eyes.
Shinigami.
Eyes.
Yeah, so
I thought he had made the deal, and he was the one watching with the binoculars, but it was obviously this other person.
yeah, so yeah, this whole time it was a different Kira, not even Light. Yep, as you can see, they made the deal.
The kill surpasses even mine. One thing is for certain, if I leave things, I'm pretty sure that Elle will be finished off within the next 4 days. However, I can't forgive this imposter for the way he's tarnishing Kira's image with these senseless killings. Not to mention, if he slips up and gets caught, the death note could be discovered, and that I cannot allow. I can't afford to leave him alone for much longer. Therefore, what needs to happen very soon is for me to join the task force. It'll allow me to keep track of Elle and this fake Kira.
Ryuzaki, I'm afraid it's as you thought. Several of our member countries have weighed in, and it seems they are in favor of having the real Elle appear on TV.
I think that's the most appropriate choice given the options. Well, we still have 3 days before it happens. Maybe we can find some countermeasure. After all this, it would really annoy me.
If I'm killed by the first person to jump on the Kira bandwagon.
Ryuzaki, what do you mean by that?
That there's a strong possibility that this Kira's a fake. No, we should think of him more as a second Kira.
A second Kira? I don't understand. Why do you think there's a copycat? How did you come to that conclusion?
I looked at the victims he used for his predictions on tape number 1. Their purpose was to prove to Sakura TV's staff that he is Kira. Both their names were only reported in tabloids and daytime talk shows, so they weren't exactly hardened criminals. The real Kira has no need to prove himself using such insignificant criminals, but from the perspective of the second Kira, he'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of a criminal who could be killed by the real Kira first.
Ryuzaki, if you had to put a number on it, what's the probability of a second Kira?
This time I'd say it's more than 70%. I really don't like the way he operates. It's not like Kira.
Not like him?
In the past, he has traditionally avoided killing innocent people, with the exception of those who were trying to catch him. Anyway, if we can capture one Kira, I think that will provide us with a lot of insight into how we can find the other one. Mr. Yagami, I'd like your permission to ask your son to cooperate with us on this investigation.
If you want my son to join the task force, does this mean you no longer suspect him?
Well, I can't say that he's been completely cleared, but his deductive
saying
abilities
all
would
of
be
that.
invaluable to us right now.
So that's what it means. If my son wants to cooperate with you, then I have no reason to prevent it.
I appreciate that. However, please don't tell him that we think this latest Kira might be a fake. I don't want him to know that yet. We want to make it appear to him that we're still chasing the same Kira.
It's gonna be tough as a dad.
Misa, I gave that death note to you, so why not use it for yourself?
I am using it for myself because I believe in what Kira is doing. I want to know what kind of person Kira is. I want to meet him and talk to him. That's the only reason I sent all those videos to that TV station. I had to find some way to make Kira notice me. And I'd say that probably got his attention, don't you think?
It's a dangerous game you're playing. There's a chance you could be killed. Do you understand?
It's all right. I'm sure that Kira is kind to those with pure hearts. And if it came down to that, I'm still stronger than he is. Because I have the eyes.
Man, that agreement probably quick.
She's obviously don't seem as yet smart as Light, but we all should know that Light and Ill superhuman prowess.
Mhm.
Not very easy to be smarter than them.
Yeah, they definitely have above average intelligence. I don't know much about this girl yet, other than she seems like an obsessive fan who happened to come across this other Death Note, which I'm kind of curious. I guess it's not that important how she came across it, but
Well,
I'm sure everybody in the world has been following this Cure thing, so that's not difficult to understand her knowing about it. But yeah, like I wonder a little if what made her choose that side, but I guess um it's just like people in normal life, everybody got their own opinions and people are divided most of the time, so yeah.
And I feel like just getting a hold of that power will make anyone dark
Yeah,
and want to use it.
I agree. Um I just personally don't see how killing somebody would benefit my life. Like,
well, you can control your actions before, so
but they still have to die. Like, I
like say well like Donald Trump first rich person or Elon Musk, you like write their name, they transfer all their money to me.
Yeah, but that would look weird. Like, what is his relationship to you? How does he know you? Why would he transfer his money to you? Can't answer these questions. I mean, and I guess you can say that to the police, but yeah, then that is, I guess, if I did that, then that'll be it. But still, I don't want to have to kill nobody. I don't want to have to I don't want to kill anybody to gain wealth or status or whatever.
But also you can like how they said with the earlier, if you can write a time limit, but as long as the time limit is within their rights, like say if they die before your time limit, they just die. So you can say they save me all the money, and then they die in 100 years.
But I thought they were gonna die within a certain amount of time anyway.
Not if you write their time, because remember, Light he got months ahead of time.
All right, that's mhm.
So I don't know.
Well,
Make me
yeah,
sound evil. Sound like I've really
that
been thinking about
that
what I'll be.
still doesn't sound like a good thing to do, but
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, man, if I can get rich, I'd do it. But yeah, I don't know. Uh,
Yeah, I would steal all this money. I'll take.
I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I would just feel so killing people. There's always gonna be a reason why you're gonna have to kill somebody else. Like, I mean, with him, if he was just like, oh, I'm just gonna kill bad people, and then now you have to kill people to keep your identity a secret.
Yeah.
Now you have to kill people because they're looking for you, and they may not be bad. It's because you're killing is a crime, so you're basically a criminal yourself. So that's why the police are after you, but you're willing to kill the police because they're looking for you.
Yeah. In his eyes, if you kind of stop the savior, then that make you evil. You're
Yeah.
even more evil, as he would say.
Yeah, I get that, but in my eyes, you're still killing innocent. So, but yeah, that was I feel like I say this after every episode, like it was very interesting. But it was a good episode. That was major plot twist toward the end, finding out that there was a different one because I totally thought that was Light the whole time, that he had just gave in and took the deal from Ryuk. to get the eyes. Um, yeah, I'm kind of glad he did it, but I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, because
that was a definite plot choice.
he
I
would
don't think
have.
he got that much. I don't know. I don't know what his life.
Oh, you say you know how much life you have,
Yeah.
but yeah, life. He planned on ruling for a very long time, so he not trying to do that deal. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
he
I'm
said.
sure.
He said, he don't want to do the deal because he want to rule forever almost. So yeah,
But you're not gonna live forever, Jimmy. It doesn't give you superhuman life
yeah.
or something like
Only
that.
if it was a regular Shikigami, then
Yeah.
all the people he killed would give him life.
Right. But since it's Ryuk's Death Note, he's getting those
Oh
years,
no,
right?
no.
Oh.
Ryu got another Death Note to replace that Death Note that he lost. So Ryu have two Death Notes. One that fell into the human world. He said once your Death Note fall into the human world, it becomes the human world Death Note. So
Did they explain this already?
yeah,
Like that he had two?
yeah. They explained that the first episode. When he was still inside the other world,
Before he went to Earth or whatever.
Yeah, they was like they don't know why Ryu tricked the king into giving him a second Death Note.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the reason why Ryu tricked the king was so he could do this.
So he can just be entertaining.
Yeah.
But still have his
Death Note. Because it was also like how Ryu said, the only reason why Shikigami kill people because they're afraid to disappear.
Mm. So when his lifespan gets low, then he'll start writing people's name in his own death.
Yeah. But not his entertainment.
Mm.
But yeah, this was another amazing episode of Death Note. Ready to get into the next one.
Yep.
So I think this time to end off the video. It was a very good video. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.